Hi guys, hope you're doing alright. So I've decided to do a bit of a trick mod for the boot install, alright, for Operation Stealth. Now, love them or hate them, the Fast and Furious films, right? Now, I love them, kind of. They're starting to get a bit repetitive now. First few is alright. Now, there's one scene in particular that I like and I always thought was really cool. Alright, and I'll show you the scene in a bit. And I thought I'd try and replicate what it involves. So I'll show you the scene now. Alright, so there you go. So that's the scene. Alright. So the bit that I'm trying to replicate is the opening of the hatch. Alright. Now, I've gone and bought some mini linear actuators. Right, if that's how you pronounce it. Basically they're the things that open windows, operate beds. You know, your little ottoman beds, those the piston bits. Right, but yeah, they're linear actuators. So I'll show you them now what I've got. So there they are there. Alright, so they are 100mm. And yeah, they run off the mains and everything. So, all the 12 volt mains. So they are 100mm, and they raise 15mm per second, unloaded for 60 newtons of force, whatever you want to call it, right? But I've also bought the motor that controls them. Alright, well, no, the box that will control them. The motor for the actuators is obviously in there. Right, but this is the 12 volt controller for them that comes with a little remote control. Alright, so there's the remote control there. Alright, so let's wire them up. Alright, and let's have a look. Alright, so there it is there. Up. Down. Oh. There we go. Oh. I don't know why it's doing that. Oh, there we go. Right, but yeah, so that's it. Right, so that's the linear actuators, and that's the motor with the remote control that controls it. So there you go. So there you have the linear actuators working. I've wired them up to what I want. It took a bit of getting used to for the actual. I did some trial and errors on the board, or on the boot install, sorry, with a board. To try and get it in the right place. It's not that easy, to be honest. There's a whole equation that you need to figure out with the height and the distance and how high you want it to go up, and it's all trigonometry, and I'm no good at trigonometry. But there is a website that you can go to that I will link down below, and it'll supposedly calculate the distance from the end of the box outwards to where you want it, and regarding the height and everything like that. But I put the dimensions of the box in, but it didn't work. So yeah, so that was a complete failure as well. So that's why I did a mock-up of my own with the box and a spare piece of wood to do the boot hatch, and it worked. I think, I hope. I'll find out at some point not at some point, but when I do the mock test for it in the boot, I will see if it actually works. All right. But yeah, so that's the actuators and that's the trick mod. So fingers crossed it works. All right. I'll catch you later, guys. Bye.